These right here, this Levi Coffin and Catherine Coffin, they are the head of what we call the Underground Railroad. President, the owner, the runner, which was a non-for-profit organization being funded to relocate colored people out of America and London and everywhere else and put them in Africa. Yeah, so the Underground Railroad was getting funding from the American Colonization Society. Yeah. They was getting this funding and they was relocating quote unquote poor blacks, and they were taking them and they were stealing them and they was misleading them like they were freeing them. And they were putting the ones from America in Liberia. Yeah, we called it Liberty City. Yes, they had a civil war because of us. They wanted us out of that country. We are still there known as the Americans. Yeah, because this is where we were. But it's been told to you that we came from somewhere else. And these people been hiding to cover up things like this. But I'm here to expose it. One of the biggest conductors that you have been told and showed a lot of picture of, like she was just the biggest conductor. She was the biggest misleader. She was the biggest one to lead you right into the north. And when they get you into the north, right, they take you right out of New York, the Golden Door, on up out of here to Africa, where you not from. And she helped. Yeah, that's what she lived till ain't nobody go out to her and hang her for what she did. She lived till she was an old age. Out of all the racist whites, she lived to old age and she got rich. Okay. You don't know him? We might as well give props to him for freeing the slaves, right? Because that's John Brown. He was hung in New York with 13 others for trying to form an insurrection. He was a conductor on the Underground Railroad also getting funded. You got to understand how it goes. And I always say he reminds me of that picture of Abraham Lincoln. You know, the fake one that they show everywhere. And when people are taking pictures, it's for a reason. They got to push their non-for-profit organization so that they get funded from the government to try to overthrow the government. That's what it was all about. And you think the problems came from the South? No, hell no, hell no, hell no. South wasn't the problem. It was the North. It was all the immigrants that came through the North. And it was all the people that was from the land that they were sending off the land to make room for the new immigrants, like they're doing now. See, you doomed to repeat your history, quote unquote, colored people. You doomed to repeat it. Immigrants coming in now, they're using you, free the slaves, you wasn't the slave, most of you. You've been lied to. You've been cheated, of course. Stay alert, stay alive.